And you're going back to your home turf, does that give you extra incentive?
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to go back to Florida. It's a little far away from my house, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's Florida, somewhere where I've been my whole life, most of my life. So I'm more looking at it as a game where we've lost. They beat us last game. And I think that's how we're all looking at it. We're all really anxious to get down there to Tallahassee. They're a great team, and they play hard, and they're well coached, but so are we. And we're on a run right now. We're playing really well, and we're really, really anxious to get down there and play them.
In what way does the motivation of that loss come out? I mean, practice harder, focus more?
I think it's just doing it in the game. We practice really hard, and guys work hard, and it's a thing where we just look at film from last game, see areas where they got us. And it was a hard-fought game last game we played them. It was back and forth, and they were able to, get that last shot up and hit that game winner, which was devastating, kind of. And it kills us because, if we win that game or if he misses that shot, we're 11-1 and we're ahead of, we're number one in the conference. Just one shot changed it all. And of course, that's not the reason we lost. There's plays throughout the game that could have made the game different, but it just shows how big of a loss that was.
But aren't the Carolina people saying the same thing about your shot?
Well, yeah, they could definitely say the same thing. I mean, it is one shot, but it was a 13-5 run before that. That was also so. I mean, it's those 6 shots that won that game. It was us playing hard and keep fighting that won that game. And I'm sure Florida State has their reasons why they won. They kept fighting, even when we made runs on our home turf.
Do you have a bad memory of that in that you could have hit a shot people will be talking about, you driving layup to tie the game with 10 seconds left, right? Mm-hmm. And it's kind of erased in the wake of.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I had another big shot that game. People don't talk about it because Snare came down. He had a good look. A second left. He had time to step in and shoot an open shot, and he hit it. But I don't.
Did you see the end of the Virginia Tech Florida State game? He
No,
got exactly the same shot.
I did not see it. I heard about it. I just they said Snare hit another one. I knew it had to be a catch and shoot, just because of the type of player he is. He's more of a guy that's not going to come up and pull up three in your face. He's kind of a guy that's he's real smart, and he'll get it to an open spot and he'll hit it if he gets a good look, and that's what he did.
Would you be matched up against him?
Oh yeah, I'll guard him. Yeah. I'll guard him. He's a great player, and they have a great shooters. With I think Duguay's out there and Miller, and they have a really good inside presence. They're long and athletic. We're gonna have a good game, but we're prepared.
Did you know any of these guys like in AU ball, anything like that? Do you know?
I didn't really. This is probably the only team that we've played all year that I didn't know somebody personally on the team, just because of how much AU basketball I played in my life in high school. I really don't know anybody on the team. I just know them from watching and scouting and stuff like that.
Also, y'all have had 2 remarkable comebacks this year. Really 3, the Miami game, which you ended up losing over the time, but it was still a great comeback. What is it about this team that gives it the ability to come back from?
I think our team has a really strong will to win. We want to win, and it's about, I think we should have a will to win the whole game instead of the last 20 minutes. But that's the main thing with us right now. Guys really don't want to lose, and I think that's a good thing. Obviously, no matter we're down 15, we don't stop. We keep coming, and that's a big part of us practicing hard. And that's a big part of the teammates we have, and a big part of our coaches never letting up on us.
Is there a cumulative factor that you've done it a few times now? So I know you don't want to be in that situation, but if you're 15 down with 10 to go.
Yeah, it's something where it's like, okay, we've done this before. It's not going to be easy. You got to take it step by step, but we can do this because we've done it multiple times this year. Whether it's been with 2.5 minutes left with Carolina, one of the best teams in the country, or with North Carolina State, a team that was playing their best game of the year, or a Miami team who's playing great. We've come back multiple times, so it's just a thing where we have really much a lot of confidence in each other, and like I said, we have a will to win.